Jessica Lynn posted a photograph of her Uncle John, who was, she says, was more of a father figure to her, and he passed away 10 years ago in August, and it's been hitting her hard lately, and she's been, I suppose, really struggling with a lot the last few months, and more than anything, she just wishes that Uncle John was there to give her some insight, and so I was just wondering if maybe if you could get some sort of peace of mind, I suppose. That's what it's really after, to some degree. We just after peace of mind, aren't we? Just to see if Uncle John, I suppose, what may be going on. I thought we'd have a word with Uncle John, and I thought we'll use these mediumship cards here. When we shuffle the cards, we of course shuffle them, naturally, but Uncle John's spirit will manipulate them and place them in order, and then provide a message for you there. So let's as we shuffle the cards there, Jessica, we just simply ask, as we shuffle them, Spirit of John, Spirit of Uncle John, we ask for your presence. Commune with us, Uncle John, through these cards, and move among us. Have you got a message for Katie? What is your message for Katie at this time? Spirit of Uncle John, we ask for your presence. Commune with us, Uncle John, through these cards, and move among us. Spirit of Uncle John, we ask for your presence. Commune with us, Uncle John, through these cards, and move among us. Blessed be to Uncle John and all absent friends. And Uncle John isn't as absent as you'd like to think, are you, Uncle John? Because as the deck splits, that's where Uncle John has now provided his message, and where he now joins us, isn't it, Uncle John? So just for now, before we start, Uncle John, I just want to say I want to thank you for your time. I want to thank you for your energy. I want to thank you for the love, for the message that you've brought there for Katie. I've got Katie on my mind now. It's Jessica, isn't it? For Jessica. So let's see what I'm going to do. We'll pull some of these cards. I suppose if I just place them that way, and then you can just see them a bit better. And then we'll just take a card. I normally initially deal out 3 cards. Not so much past, present, future, but more beginning, middle and end. Let's just see what the first card is. Beginning and middle and end of statement, of course. The first card will be, each card has a pre-written message on it, a sentence. And notice here that as we just flip it nice and slowly, just out of respect for Spirit, out of respect for Uncle John, we just flip it there. Notice how it says there, tears cleanse the soul. That's what Uncle John is just saying to you right now, Katie. He's just saying, I know that it's hard for you, and I know that you miss me, and I miss being there with you in the flesh, of course, but nevertheless, you let it go. If you want to let it go, let it go. Because I suppose we're on a new moon now, aren't we, Uncle John? So it's a good time for cleansing, isn't it? So maybe that's maybe just a good time for that as well. I want to just see what the next card is. This is leaning off the edge there, isn't it? And the other one. I just want to see what the next thing is that Uncle John wants to add to that. Let's just see. Just flip it nice and slowly, not to disturb its energy. And then he's just saying there, of course, tears cleanse the soul. And he just says, I see all of your thoughts. So when you say you miss me and you tell others about it and whatever, I see all of your thoughts. I know exactly what you're thinking, and of course, why didn't you just tell us? Well, I'm sort of hinting at, as if there's such a thing there. He's sort of hinting at, why don't you tell me? I see all of your thoughts, so you tell me. Pray to Uncle John. There's no, I don't see anything wrong in that. We pray to other entities and things, but pray to Uncle John. At least Uncle John is real in that sense, that you know what it was like when he was in the flesh anyway, and you can reach out to Uncle John, can't you, for help or whatever. And he's just saying, I see all of your thoughts. When your tears are cleansing your soul, when you do cry, I see what you're thinking when you do that, and I understand. And that's what he's saying. I understand. I don't know why I'm sort of getting that. Let's just see what the next card is, the third card. I feel another one wants to come off, a fourth one as well, because he's leaning off. Can you see that there? It looks as if he just wants another one, don't you, Uncle John, as well? But let's see what this one is first. He's just saying it's not your fault, Jessica. I want you to remember that tears cleanse the soul. I see all of your thoughts. It's not your fault. I want you to know that. And I want you to, next time you, with your head down, whatever, next time you've got tears in your eyes, just remember, yes, they cleanse the soul, but don't cry for yourself. Don't cry for me neither, but don't cry for any blame, because it's not your fault. And I want to just pull out this extra card that John's knocked off, just off the edge. I don't know if you can see it there. It just came off. Seems all these three cards plus this fourth one here. Let's see what the extra one is. I've got a sense it might be of some import anyway, whether it being an extra. He's just saying that we have been together in dreams. That's an interesting thing, isn't it? In the sense that tears cleanse the soul, Jessica. I just want you to know that I see all of your thoughts. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. And I just want you to know that we've been together in dreams. In the sense of, when you dreamt about me, it wasn't just a dream, in the sense you weren't just recalling a past event. It was me, because that's how I can still make contact with you, through dreams and visions and your imagination. It's the imagination and the mind that sees, isn't it? And that's what's very important, isn't it? The power of the mind. And maybe we can probably we'll do a dedication to Uncle John, I think, with the prayer wheel temple a bit later on, and see what we can do there. But for now, Uncle John, it's been great meeting you. True and to the point, frank, as I suppose, as you could say. I don't know about the sense, if there's a sense of humour there, but certainly it's more of a serious. He's having a serious word with you there, Jessica, and I think you know what it's about. We did light the candle just beforehand here, because we're doing a couple of mediumship readings here, and we always ask for the flames, spirit of light. We ask for your presence for the purpose of guidance, healing, and protection, in memory of all absent friends. In memory of absent friends, and in this particular case, I don't really think Uncle John is as absent as you'd like to think. I can sort of see that face smiling out at us. I sort of sense as though just maybe, yeah, okay. It's time to go though now, isn't it, Uncle John, just for now. So what we'll do, just for respectfully, we shall put the cards together, and then we'll flip the cards nice and slowly here. Just out of respect for Uncle John, and just pop them there on the deck, as you'd say, and then we'll get the rest of the deck, and as we do, we just simply say that love is the law, love is the bond. Merry did we meet, merry do we part. And merry may we meet again. And we just place the deck on top of Uncle John's card. Say farewell, Uncle John, until next time. But for now, with the occurrence more and less which are solicited, the rest is silence. Let's just do a quick dedication to Uncle John. Blessed be to all absent friends.